Okay, how's it going? How's it going? I'm gonna make this a really fast video. I'm gonna try. Um, I took three trades today. The first was a loser. I cut it about halfway to the stop because I just didn't feel good about it. And the second two were winners. I'll take you through all three of those trades right now. This is the 15 minute on the NASDAQ 100. This is the 15-second. I'll even show you the 1 hour over here. Oops, sorry. That's not the 1 hour. Let me put that back on 15 seconds and switch over here to up here. Okay. This middle one right here is the 1 hour. So what happened this morning was we had news at 8 o'clock, 8:30, something like that. Price came down and, like an idiot, I thought it was going lower. Uh, it hadn't been showing me any kind of a trend at all. It just was a big sell-off. And let me put it back on the charts I trade on. So that was this wick right here. Kind of zoom in a little bit. That was this one. So after it retraced, I don't know, somewhat, I sold some, and it kind of, I was in the money a little bit, but then it just started drifting up. And I'm thinking, oh man, this is a sucker's play because this is this is a major EMA right here on the 1 hour. This is like the 1 hour, 9.5, 8.5 EMA right here, this line. So obviously it was bouncing off the 1 hour, 8.5, 9 EMA. So I got out for a loss and I just kind of waited to see what was going to happen next. So waited for a while and then I got another big sell off. And if you'll notice on this one, that sell off that I got short on and I got stopped out up here. Yeah, I got short somewhere around here thinking it was going to continue down. But again, it was just bouncing off this 1 hour 9 EMA. So what happened was I watched this. I noticed this do a 50% retrace on this nice little bounce here, and I noticed that I didn't trade it. Obviously, I was short at this time because I thought it was going lower. But anyway, I kind of remembered that. I said, okay, if we get another huge push down and a bounce up, maybe maybe I'll look at that for the same similar thing. Because the thing is that we had a huge push up, on the on yesterday's move, right? And then we started getting under some of these moving averages, right? But that doesn't mean that we're going lower. That doesn't mean at all that we're going lower. We're still basically in a big uptrend, right? And these lines are green. They're the color that the line will be when you're in an uptrend. So this was really the first couple touches of this this one right here is actually the 72.89. I use stock. That's this one right here, 72.89. It's number 4 line. I don't really understand exactly. I know it's a Fibonacci sequence, but I don't really understand the significance of 72.89. But it is significant because on the first touch it bounced off the top of it. The second one it bounced off the bottom of it, right? So I had all that in my mind, and I'm like, okay, well, here's the top and bottom of that 72. I had to draw it in because this 15-second chart can't handle enough data, can't handle enough bars to actually calculate this on its own. So I basically just copied these lines and kind of drew them in here. So anyway, I saw that it bounced off the bottom of it this time. So I'm okay. Well, let me see if I can get a 50% retrace and take a little higher. So that's what I did. I actually looked at it and said, okay, here's the top, here's the bottom, and the bodies kind of held, right? Bodies held in. Actually, I wasn't looking at a Heiken Aishi chart at the time. I take that back. I was looking at regular candles, and I'm like, okay, I think it's going to bounce off that 50% level. So I kind of tried to pick the bottom on this one. I did kind of pick a bottom. It was kind of a high risk move, but I picked the bottom. I picked it right about there. Actually got it at 53 and a quarter. Yeah, got 53 and a quarter, which is basically right there. And I wrote it up here to I started getting some resistance up here at this swing high. I sold it, and I sold it at 66 and a quarter, which was right there. I guess it kind of went up here and pulled back a little bit when I sold it. So that was the first trade, and on that one I made about I don't know. Actually, I'm missing a trade. Oh well, I can't remember which other one I did, but anyway, I made money on that one. And then the next trade I did was one I just did just now, and That one was um, a. Let me try to remember what that trade was. Oh, I know what it was. It was this one. So yeah, I saw this and I'm like, God, maybe we're going. It turns out my thesis is all wrong, but I thought maybe we are going short. Maybe, there's going to be some profit taking off this big push from yesterday. And I saw this kind of, you see these three tops here? I saw weakening RSI here, so I thought, I'm like, okay, if it comes back and tests all these bars right here, which are kind of, there's a fast cross here of the 9 over the 34. If it comes back here, and I was right, but I didn't have to be like right in a big way. I just had to be right in a smallish way. So I saw it kind of really pushing hard up here, and I saw myself selling it right here around this middle of all these EMAs, and I put my stop actually way up here, thinking that it would have to get above all this resistance plus the big round number of 19,100. So my stop was up here at 105, I believe. So anyway, it did slam down, and then I covered into this bar right here, which is it's a 15-second uh, 34, 34.50. So I covered into this one. So basically that was it for the day. I had a loss initially, and then I had some wins. I don't remember what my second trade is. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But overall today, just chugging along. I'm not trying to, make a bazillion dollars in one day. I did 443 per account times 10. That's $4,430. This account is at, or these accounts, these first four at 257. Basically, I'm almost halfway to the target, which is 15K to get funded on these. I started at 250, so I'm almost halfway to the target on these. Then the next six, I'm about 20% of the way to the target at 253, 3,000 out of 15,000. These accounts down here I'm not really doing much with right now because they're $50,000 accounts, and two of them are actually PAs, performance accounts, so I could get paid on trading them, but I'm really trying to focus all my energy on these 10. So basically that's where we're at. Sorry it became longer than I thought it would be. But anyway, green day again, which is great, and using 50% retrace on little bounce plays, as well as a resistance play against where all those EMAs were stacked up against each other. Right here, the first touch of when all these the 20, the 9, the 34, they're all kind of like even with each other, and I figured that would be pretty strong resistance. Next time, what I should probably do is wait for that double top. I just kind of picked it as soon as it hit, and it danced around for a minute or two before it went down. But I should have probably waited to see, the bars thinning out and stuff like that. But anyway, that's what I did. So anyway, that's it for now.